the subscribe button to subscribe my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button to never miss any updates on my channel Shweta's Beauty Vanity. Hello my beauties, what's up? Welcome back to my channel Shweta's Beauty Vanity. Today's video is all about a review of a recent launch of Wet n Wild, that is their Color Icon Eyeshadow 10 Pan Palette in the shade Rose in the Air, and I have come up with this eye look with this palette, which I'm gonna demonstrate as well in this video. So if you want to get the details review and the eye makeup tutorial, then please keep on watching. And lastly, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, to help me to grow my channel further, because without your help I cannot move along. So now without any further ado, let's get started. Recently, Nykaa launched whole Wet n Wild products on their website, and this Color Icon 10 Pan Palette is Wet n Wild's very recent launched worldwide, which is a recreation of their original Color Icon eyeshadow palette. I got two of them, Rose in the Air and Not a Basic Peach. Nykaa has three different eyeshadow palette, excluding Not a Basic Peach, whereas originally it has four varieties of palette in the Wet n Wild website. Today I'm gonna talk about Rose in the Air. As the name suggests, it has 10 different eyeshadows, on which 2 of them are shimmery eyeshadow and rest of them are matte eyeshadow. If you see back of the palette, there is a demo of 2 different day and night time eye look with full description, and the eyeshadows are labeled as numbering and describe which is for what. It somewhat becomes easier for a user who is a beginner in makeup, in my opinion. In the old palette there is no transition color, whereas in the new palette we are getting 2 matte color labeled as transition color. This is the hand swatches of the shadows. The matte eyeshadows from their palettes are pretty pigmented and easy to blend, but I'm little disappointed with the shimmery eyeshadows in this particular palette. The shadows number 3, which is a cool tone gold color, is not that great in terms of color payoff, and the brown chocolatey shimmery shadows, which is number 5, is a bit chalky and flaky. But I don't have any objection with their matte selection. They are flattering and opaque in color, but as a whole, with ₹500 price tag, you can get a compact palette with more than one transition color. That makes the palette somewhat attractive. Especially for the beginners, I'll recommend this palette as their beginner makeup kit. I already primed my eyelid with my Essence I Had Stage eyeshadow base primer all over my eyelid. You can use your concealer instead. Now to set the primer or base, I am picking the number 2 eyeshadow, which is a bone color eyeshadow, all over my lid with a fluffy brush. Now to create the transition, I am applying this camel shade eyeshadow, which is number 6 from the pan. The eyeshadow is pretty pigmented. I loaded the blending brush with this eyeshadow, tap up the excess and applying it in the upper crease area. As you can see, I am creating a crease slowly here and running my brush from outer crease area to inner crease area. Then I'm picking the number 7 eyeshadow, which is an orange eyeshadow, and applying it right below the previous transition color with the precision blending brush. I'm using this brush here as it's less dense and slightly thinner. The eyeshadow applies preciously over there, and as you can see, I'm buffing it out at the same time. You can see in my crease area there is a blended gradient effect, that is lighter color to darker color, which I wanted to my crease look like. As I decided to create a halo eye makeup today, so to create the halo part, first I am taking the magenta color with a Real Technique blending brush and applying it to inner corner and outer corner of my eye with a circular motion. and then applying the reddish brown color, which is number 8, with the triple blending brush, and applying it just right beside the previous magenta color I applied. And I'm applying it both of the side of the magenta color. Actually it makes the magenta color more intense, and I'm trying to make the middle part empty to create the halo effect. Then I'm gonna join the inner part and outer part of the eyeshadow like I'm doing here. The next step is optional, but for the sake of this video I'm gonna do it, as I wanted to test most of the eyeshadows from this palette. And I'm picking this dark brown shadow with a pencil brush and applying it just next to the previous eyeshadow. Now to make the base of the halo, I'm applying a concealer with a small precision brush from Elle. Then taking the shimmery gold eyeshadow and I'm applying a little bit of makeup mist setting spray onto my brush to make the application more intense, and applying it wherever I applied the concealer on my lid. I use the concealer beforehand, as this particular eyeshadow is not that pigmented, so make it more pigmented I use the concealer beforehand. After that, top of the gold shimmery eyeshadow, I'm applying the second shimmery eyeshadow, which is a chocolate brown shimmery shadow, the shadow number 5. Now to diffuse the harsh line of the halo part, I'm gonna apply the matte eyeshadows which I used earlier in the same order but opposite way. That is, first the brown eyeshadow, then reddish brown, at last the magenta color onto the outer perimeter of my eyelid. This is how we can get a blended eye look. Always remember, if your eyeshadow is not blended properly, it's never gonna look that great. Now for the lower lash line, I am applying the first transition color, that is a camel color, along with my lower lash line with a tapered blending brush. Then I am trying to replicate the same eyeshadow placement in my lower lash line, which I applied on my eyelid. Just follow along with me. Next, to tightening my eyes, I am applying Jordana black eye pencil both onto the lower and upper waterline. Now it's time to draw eyeliner, and I'm drawing a thin winged eyeliner along with my upper lash line with Wet n Wild Mega Liquid Liner. Next I'm gonna apply the mascara, but beforehand curling up your lashes is must. Then I'm applying 2-3 coats mascara both upper and lower lashes. Now to finish up the eye look, to highlight the brow bone and inner corner of my eye, I am using the same shimmery gold eyeshadow from the palette with a pencil brush. So this is my complete Hello Eye Makeup tutorial step by step using Rose in the Air palette with full review of the same. I'm giving the palette 4.5 out of 5. Apart from the two shimmery eyeshadows, I'm totally okay with the palette. On my upcoming videos, I'll be doing a same kind of review and another eye makeup tutorial with not a basic peach palette. So keep your eye on my channel. And if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do subscribe to the channel and follow all my social network, that is Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. I'll be giving all the social network link in my description box below, so please check those out. I'll be back here soon with another exciting videos. Till then, stay happy, healthy and beautiful. Bye.